Kiss stealing, wheeling, dealing, limousine riding, jet flying, son of a gun. And I'm having a hard time holding these alligators down. Now give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair. I'm the Rolex worth, diamond ring worth, kiss stealing, wheeling, dealing, limousine riding, jet flying, son of a gun. And I'm having a hard time holding these alligators down. Now give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair. I'm the Rolex worth, diamond ring worth, kiss stealing, wheeling, dealing, limousine riding, jet flying, son of a gun. And I'm having a hard time holding these alligators down. Now give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair. I'm the Rolex worth, diamond ring worth, kiss stealing, wheeling, dealing, limousine riding, jet flying, son of a gun. And I'm having a hard time holding these alligators down. Now give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair.
I'm in the building by myself. I'll take that back. She in the building.
Hey.
She's been waiting for the show to start since 9:30. I'm a piece of shit. But,
No,
you
you
know, I'm here now. I'm here.
You're
I
busy. You're
apologize to
making
everybody
Baltimore's.
for such a late start. I'm a piece of shit. I pulled some cow shit today.
You stupid.
I pulled some cow shit, man. I ain't even got my topics lined up. Nothing. I'm just out here just fucking up tonight.
It's okay.
But, you
Please
know,
fuck up sometimes.
I'm y'all fuck up. So,
Yes, well, I love you.
yeah. Shout out to Tati for being in the building.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, man.
You know I love you.
You know I love your mama. Yeah.
Shit, everybody else cut it the fuck off or went to sleep or something.
Man, we got Team Desi in the building.
What's
In the
up?
building.
You stay the
Yeah.
fuck off my Monopoly board, girl.
I'm trying.
Listen, I don't know if any of the users out there play Monopoly Go, but it's serious.
And
It's
if you
real.
do, drop your link in the chat.
Goddamn right. We need some rolls around here, cuz.
No, for real.
Cause I've been fighting for my life to get my
I'm
board.
telling you.
Man, I'm trying to get my stickers up.
Every time I get my money up to upgrade my little property, somebody come and rob my bank. I finally make it to like 200 million. Then someone come rob it for 120. I'm like, you know what? Oh, God. I can't leave this game for 20 minutes.
Listen, I forgot about my board for 8 hours today. I got robbed.
Right. That was me yesterday. I was like, I already know my Monopoly gonna be looking crazy because Friday's my busiest day at work during the week. So I was barely on the game on Friday and all my shit got destroyed. My bank got robbed a couple times. I'm like, bruh, this too much.
Shout out my boy Born Rich, man. If y'all like podcasts, like y'all listening to this one, y'all need to check out the Born Rich podcast because him and his boy be dropping some dope clips on YouTube and Instagram. Dope content. Any one of the partners in the network. Born Rich is they be having some good content on there. Let's see. I got some.
Well, I would say hi, but he only said hi to you. So,
I know.
no.
I'm the same thing.
I know that's right. Get his ass together, Des.
Nigga, you see our names. Shit.
I'm just playing.
That's Brother Born down there. Uh, let's see what I got. What I got. I should have cropped these goddamn things. I didn't crop anything. I didn't do no prep. No
We winging it
nothing.
today.
We winging this shit, but we got chicken wings, so it's good.
Okay. They deep fried?
I'm about to say extra crispy. The fuck?
These are
Fry
lemon
them
pepper.
hard,
Yeah.
These
as the black
these
folks
are
say.
lemon pepper wings. Don't be like that. Salute Dez is
Ah,
talking. Man.
yay. Hey, you.
What's up, Born Rich?
Hey man, yesterday, man, made 23 years.
What
23
the fuck?
years
Wow, we getting
today.
old.
The
Bruh.
Nokia 3310 released for $160. The battery lasts you for 3 days and it has Snake on that motherfucker.
Yep.
Do y'all remember the Nokia 3310? That was one of the first Metros right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Shout out Killer GB.
It
Hey.
was the first Metro shit, because that's
It
all they
was.
had was that one, and it was light blue. It wasn't the dark blue one. It was light blue with gray buttons.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that boy said it made a nigga a lot of money. Trapping ain't slept in weeks. Man, that thing, hey, it used to ring so hard in your goddamn pocket. Won't.
Bruh. For
And
real.
it had that Snake on there, man. Now look at how
Mm-hmm.
the games on the phone have advanced from
Right.
Bruh.
then to now. Like, Jesus Christ.
These kids will never know.
Right.
These kids
I
wouldn't know
saw
what to do with that.
a meme
Mm-mm.
today where it was that Nokia, and it
Mhm.
was like sitting in a chair, and then it was talking to two iPhones, and it's like the Nokia was the grandpa and the iPhones were like little kids, and it was like when I was young, I fall and nothing happened to me. I wasn't like you kids are too sensitive now.
Yeah,
And I was
no.
cracking up. You get a drop of water on the iPhone, the whole shit fuck up. Like,
Oh no,
Yeah,
the party's
fact.
over.
Yeah, definitely over.
Party's fucking over. You drop an iPhone in a drop of
You could
water.
throw a no kid across the room. That motherfucker
I'm
still be
telling
intact.
you, throw that thing
Nigga.
out on the freeway, it's gonna work just fine. The
Just
battery might pop out, but as long as you can pop it back in, it's
you
gonna rock
good.
and roll.
What is a
Mhm.
cracked screen on a Nokia 3310?
Non-existent.
Right. Shit.
So, what's the most outlandish TV show you guys have ever witnessed? Like, why the fuck is this a TV show?
I say in this day and age, that Blueface show back in the day, probably Love and Hip Hop. Although it culturally has become iconic, that was a wild fucking show. All of them. That and basketball wise. Like, what?
I'll say Jackass.
Oh
I
yeah,
hated
that
that
was
damn shit.
unhinged.
Yeah, I
Jackass
hated that
was
damn
really
show.
like they got movies out of doing stupid shit and got
Right.
Bruh,
rich off
bruh.
of doing dumb ass shit, bro.
But
Like,
Hurting
Jackass
themselves.
was like the beginning, like during the beginning stages of quote unquote influencer life. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
people are doing
it
like
was
stunts on the
it was
internet, not
clout.
necessarily for likes, but views. Because that's when like YouTube was popular, and then they got to show off that.
So
Mm-hmm.
they were chasing clout early.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. I mean,
Well,
shit, that's how Soldier Boy came up.
yeah.
here's one of the most ridiculous shows that I've ever encountered.
Yo, Ma.
Like,
Oh, I
Oh my
remember
God, I
that.
remember this. It's
Oh,
when they
but you
used
know
to
what?
cap your mama jokes. Jesus
Yes,
Christ.
but
What a
that shit
really,
time
was
capsule.
hilarious.
bro, just roast the shit out of your mama. Like, and they were battling. Like,
Yes.
bro,
Mm-hmm.
And they remember what was that show they used to let you go
Oh,
look
that
at
show
people
is
like
so be canceled today. Like,
they used to let you go to people's bedroom, find shit to roast them about and shit like now bring it back to the stage. You're gonna be a Yo Mama champion.
that was a
That
mess.
shit went crazy.
Yeah, Yo Mama was wild, bro. Yo
I
Mama.
loved it. I loved it. It was funny.
All right, we're gonna get into some deep shit in a second, man. After we go through this list of bullshit. All right, this is the salary a single person needs to get by in every state in the U.S. I don't know if y'all want to go through every state, but I'm gonna just highlight the highest ones, I guess. So the highest one on this list is obviously where we live, California. And if you want to be a single individual, having your own bachelor pad, fucking bitches and living life, you need about $80,000 a year.
No, you don't. When they make this shit.
No,
you do not.
Because I know people who make that on it and still,
still out here living the struggle. Cause
so,
80.
So
they
you
must
probably
live like in the middle of California where ain't shit happening. That's not. It cannot be the Bay Area median.
Yeah, that's probably like
they had to average that shit out for the whole state.
Because $80,000 is considered low income in California.
Shit.
Shout out to
for some housing.
Shout out to Mex. Statistics say that $80,000 is low income in California, according to statistics. Line, and then we got Hawaii. Like Hawaii, you listen. If you ain't selling ass in Hawaii,
Hawaii always been expensive.
Hawaii, $112,000 a year.
Because if y'all remember, New York used to be hella high, like be the highest, most expensive state to live in. And then we caught up. It was like us in New York, and now we the highest. And I guess Hawaii.
I don't know why I would pay $100. Well, I don't know if I would pay $112,000 a year to live in Hawaii. But shout out to Brother Born for pulling up.
Man, what's up? What up?
I don't know if that shirt say long dick or monster dick energy, but
say big dick.
Big dick
energy.
Okay, we got Massachusetts. I don't know anybody who claim Massachusetts.
Well, Massachusetts, bro.
Massachusetts with a chew.
Yeah.
Massachusetts, not Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
Yeah, man. Shit. This shit is crazy.
Yeah, I don't know nobody in Massachusetts.
What is this? What's his money? What's his number? What is
this? Is the income a single person needs to live in each state. They need it a year. So I'm surprised that New York is kind of low right now. 73. This might be an old list. I've seen it today, but 73 just don't seem realistic for.
What is this? That's the bottom. That's the bottom. What the fuck is Tennessee? Got to be lower than that, right?
Let me see.
I'm in Tennessee. Tennessee got to be lower than that, right? What the fuck? Tennessee can't be more expensive than New York. That's bullshit.
For sure.
I see the numbers. They in alphabetical order. I see it now. Okay.
Oh, I don't know my alphabets.
Yeah, they in alphabetical. That's alphabetical order. Okay, I see it.
Where the fuck?
Where is it then?
Where's Tennessee?
They don't even count. Hey, fuck y'all, man. Fuck y'all.
Wow.
Here you go.
There you go. There we go.
Okay.
There we go.
God damn, I was like, boy, am I retarded? I know Tennessee somewhere around this bitch.
Like, we 48. We broke it. It's cheap as hell down here, boy. Cool. Tennessee, cool. 48,000.
Man. If I didn't have kids, I damn near would be out of this state. But I gotta be here for the kids, man, until they get a little older. Then I could be like, hey, fuck y'all kids. I'm out of here.
Oh,
I ain't gonna lie, Cooper. If I didn't have kids, I'd come out there where y'all at, man. I want to live somewhere with fucking palm trees, man, and water.
I seen my brother born on the road driving through Kankakee.
Yes.
I seen him, man. He was just met a stripper bitch.
Yeah.
She lived in Kankakee.
Hey, that was funny, man. When I saw that sign, that's all I thought about was King Von. When he said that, I said, oh, shit, I gotta record that.
Yeah. I mean, shit. I don't know why. It ain't no palm trees in where I'm at, but you know what I'm saying. I don't live in the movie California. I live in the ghetto.
He said
the ghetto.
But I'm thinking like on the coast, right? Like the coast got palm trees, right? You go to the beach, no?
Oh yeah, we got beaches and bridges. Matter of fact, it's palm trees in the hood.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it is.
Man.
Yeah. That's why I like Florida. When I went to Florida, I was like, damn, they got palm trees in the hood, though. Like, this the hood, but it's palm trees. How can you kill a nigga with palm trees around? That's how I be thinking.
Last thing this nigga see is a beautiful view.
Right. Right. But it's plenty of them, though.
And read this. We got to take a deep dive into this young lady's behavior.
You said what?
Can you like zoom in and read that?
Woman says she called Child Protective Services on her ex-boyfriend and lied about him abusing his kids after they broke up to get back at him. She said she used AI to add bruises to photos of her kids and gave those images to the authorities.
Oh, wow.
Out of pocket.
So,
we in trouble, cool.
AI.
If you use AI, that's what I'm saying. If you can use AI, we in trouble. We don't stand a chance.
Listen, I be doing my little Canva thumbnails, and they let you like highlight an area of the picture that you putting on there, and you can change it with AI. Like you can write exactly what you want to put in there. So I didn't put a crown on my head. You can put gold teeth on yourself. Like this AI shit crazy.
You got a program to do that?
Canva, man. Canva on your phone. Download.
Canva.
Yeah,
you can down there do AI with anything now. But she out of pocket for doing that.
Yeah,
she is out of pocket. Like, so
let me ask y'all though, to the ladies, like, do y'all got homegirls that'll pull a move like that?
Fuck no. I don't fuck with raggedy bitches like that.
I sure hope not. Shit.
Do y'all know
if they did, I don't think I would
be. Oh, yeah, I know plenty of raggedy assholes, but they ain't my friends.
Yeah, do y'all know girls that'll pull a move like that? I know
yeah. Some ratchet regulars, for sure. They're everywhere.
Cool.
I know some bitches that'll do this.
I know a girl that set her baby daddy up to get shot because she was mad at him.
Shot?
Lord of mercy.
Like, hold on. Like by strangers, or did she like call her brother? Because I know.
No, not her brother. Like called his ops. Like, I know exactly where he about to be.
God damn.
She's for the streets.
Hey, your biggest enemies be your baby mama. I don't care what nobody's.
Yeah, he fucking for sure.
You can't kill this bitch for the sake of the baby, but y'all do some vindictive shit to each other. What would a man have to do for a woman to do some shit like this, though? Get the kids taken?
No, it wasn't even that deep. She was just mad at him.
I think it got to be physical, right?
But the kill shit is the guy that got shot, mistaken identity.
Wow.
Damn.
Got the wrong dude. Thankfully, he didn't die.
Damn. That bitch need to be in jail.
Honey, you know she got her karma. God don't like ugly and ain't too fond of pretty.
Man.
I'm sure she got karma.
Yeah, that's wild, man.
Hella.
That's fucking wild.
So what punishment would be fitting for her for falsifying images? All the shit costing the courts money. They wouldn't even put her in jail for doing shit like this. That's why she's talking so freely about it.
Yeah.
That's crazy because she need to be under the jail for falsifying that report.
And I don't wish jail on nobody, but the correct punishment for her is jail. She should be in jail.
Something.
Yeah, she should be.
Because I mean, whatever she's trying to
Somebody's
do to him,
probation or something, and she took a plea on it. But yeah, because it's definitely like some charges that she could get hit on for that.
Like she's laughing about it. She think this shit a game. Like
she's laughing at it like ha ha ha. Like yeah, I popped his tires. Like girl, no.
Like you altered these kids' lives.
Like bro, you are cooked.
The kids like my dad don't whoop my ass, and they're like yes he does. We're trying to protect you and all that shit, man. These kids ain't even got their ass whooped never.
Yeah, that's wild.
It's fucking insane.
Yeah, she's a dirty bitch.
She looks like it.
She kind of pissed me off,
What's the next one?
I got some more shit. Hold up, I'm just trying to get my life together. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me down. I tell you, put a lot of shit in here. What is this shit?
Hey, yo, Born, you play Monopoly Go?
I don't.
Well, nigga, you need to get on. At least just download it so we can get some rolls. The
only thing I heard about that, I heard I had a homie that was talking about it. And he said he done spent money. He got
he's in too deep.
Yeah, he's winning it. He's winning.
Right.
Yeah,
I think I done paid for like 2 packs, and I was like, you know what? This is super slow. That's why my whatever that level is where you get the little blue M's. That's why my level's so low, because John and Hollywood be roasting me like, why you so far down on the list? Like, because I ain't got no dice now.
See, that's what I don't want to do. Oh, that's what I heard too. You gotta pay money to roll the dice.
No, you don't pay money to roll the dice. The dice come to you for free. You just got to keep waiting to get more. But you could pay to get more dice if you want to. And that's what I did, because I bought the little $40 pack, and you get like 3,500 dice plus. If it's your first time buying it, you get like an extra 5,000 dice. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm in the money.
Yeah, I can't do this.
It lasted me though for like 3 weeks.
I can't do this. Gamble. I already spend money to gamble on football and shit. I know I can't.
Hey, listen, man.
I could think of $40 that I done spent on some other bullshit. So I mean, hey, they gonna give me extra dice.
I definitely ate that this week, so maybe I could have had some extra rolls on my game.
I ate that yesterday.
Hey man, I told everybody, I kept telling everybody, TCU ain't gonna have Deion them by 21 points. Y'all outlandish.
Yeah.
I sure wish I had money for a parlay, because I would have smacked today.
See, I didn't bet on it. I
don't know how to bet. I want to learn though.
I know.
My parlay
understand it.
Yeah.
You can bet on the point spread. You can bet on the outright winner, and you can bet on the total of points in the game.
Yeah.
So you can do the over under. You know what I'm saying? You can do some things. I'll teach you guys a little something. I can't teach y'all who's gonna win, but I can teach y'all the premise of the bet.
I'm good at picking, even though I don't be watching. I know who's gonna win sometimes.
Nah, you're gonna think that till you start wasting all your money on parlays.
You funny.
They names sound like they gonna win. You're gonna lose your goddamn money.
No.
My homegirl said, I'm good at picking teams because I picked the quarterback that's cuter. I said, wait, what?
Yeah, we're losing money.
Yeah, that's not a good strategy.
We're gonna lose money. My boy in Vegas, though, that's what he do. Like he bets. He don't have a job, none of that. He pay bills off of betting.
Wow.
Yeah, he made good money off of that shit. But I asked the nigga, me, him, and my boy Hollywood was like, all right, we'll just give you 200 apiece. You just do two teamers and just build us up to where, we'll be good. He like, nah, y'all gotta find the teams and do your homework and da da
Yeah.
da. I'm like, man,
What the
fuck
fuck?
that. Just put us 2 team tickets in with our 600 every time. And
The
we'll work like
fucking
that.
hater.
Yeah, that was lame. But
Mhm.
father gets upset after catching his daughter on the blade selling coochie. She
Mm.
says she's out here to feed her son. And he was just so upset at her. And the only thing that played in my mind was, what would you do if your son was at home?
I hate
So this
Hey,
definitely
hey, you
woke
know
my
what,
game
cool.
up. But
You
I
know,
want to know
go,
who do
go.
y'all feel is right in this situation?
The father.
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
Yeah, the father.
I would never sell no ass, but I
Yeah, you ain't gotta
understand
do
why.
that. Get a job. Come on.
Yeah,
Come on, cool. Get a job.
So
I
okay, that's
understand
fair.
her reasoning, I
But are
guess. I
you
would never did it.
offering the daughter other ways to feed her child until she get a job?
Yes, get a job. I'm offering her advice to get a job. If I can't provide her with a job, I'm going to offer her to get I'm offering her transportation to fill out applications, to get an interview, and to make sure she gets to the job and back home for the job. And I got some money to fucking buy the kids. What that kid need, man? You 16. You're really 16. You ain't really taking care of that kid like that. You got a mother, a granny, a auntie, or somebody that's helping you with that kid at 16. Like, come on, cool. Like, how many
Mm.
girls that we know that's really at 16 with a child that's out there like that? You might know one or two, cool, but just think about not really think about it, because I know it's easy for black people to be like, man, I know people that's out here struggling, got to get how they live, but you only really know one or two people that's out there struggling, really got to get it how they live, bro. At 16, somebody's gonna help you, man. They
Mm,
might cuss you out, you might gotta hear them bitch and moan about it, but at 16, they're gonna help you, bro. At 16, you should still be in school. It's teachers and guidance counselors, everybody that'll help you. At 16,
shit, they'll help your ass write the CPS if that's the case.
And they'll put your motherfucking parent ass in jail. They get you out
In
there selling
jail,
I
yeah.
pussy.
don't believe that though. I don't believe it. I don't know.
No, for real, that's what they do.
I mean, I do, but I just don't think we know a lot of 16-year-olds that's out here like with no help.
She was 16.
Nah, I don't know. I
I
don't
thought
know
she was
that.
grown.
Oh, my bad, my bad. I thought you said father. I thought
Yeah.
a father catches a 16-year. Where the fuck did I get 16 from?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my
I
bad,
thought
my
you knew
bad.
something about the story we didn't.
I
Shit.
don't
I
know.
know.
My bad, cool. I don't know why the
Nah.
fuck I got 16. I don't know where I pulled it. What got that from?
Yeah, well,
Mm-hmm.
let's just say her grown ass was out there selling pussy,
Oh, yeah.
and her
Mm-hmm.
daddy pulled up on her, and she said, "What you mean? That's my job. I'm trying to feed my baby."
Nah,
Shit.
her daddy's still right. Just
Mm.
because you got other options.
Pop
Yeah,
should have
no.
snatched her ass up
Thank you.
and said, "We're going to go get my grandbaby some food, but you got to find another option."
Yeah, you gotta come on.
Mm-hmm.
This ain't it. Just because we know how dangerous it is. It's like if you see your son,
Mm-hmm.
out there selling dope, and
I
he
ain't gonna hold you.
yeah,
He was sounding like a whole simp pleading with his daughter. Just please, just get in the car. Just how much do I need to pay you? I'll pay you whatever. Just come back home.
Oh, he
Like,
was saying
nigga,
that?
yeah, you ain't watch the video?
I didn't watch it all, man. I just grabbed the headline.
you said he sounded like a simp.
Yeah, that nigga sound like a straight
He
simp.
sounded like
You
a
said that's his
concerned father.
daughter.
Huh?
That's his daughter.
I get that, but nigga, shit, I would have been like, girl, get your motherfucking ass in this goddamn car. The
Yeah,
fuck you
okay.
doing?
I see what you're saying.
Nigga,
And his delivery
yeah,
boy.
it was the delivery. It was, baby, please, like, the fuck?
He was
Yeah.
pleading with her ass.
Yeah, like the fuck? He looked
Oh,
like a motherfucking trick that ran off the pussy or something. That's what it looked like to me.
and
That's the
that's
vibe he was
where
giving.
these parents are fucking up at. They
Being
begging and
soft.
pleading these kids to do right. I got some do right for you.
Hey, say that shit right there, okay?
I'm not begging and pleading your young ass to do shit.
Not a damn thing. You gonna fucking do what I said, nigga. I
Mm.
tell my kids all the time, nigga, I was on this planet 20 years before you was even a motherfucking thought. Ain't a goddamn thing you can tell me about life or this world we living in. The fuck?
All right.
So if
Okay.
I'm telling you something, it's some real shit.
Okay. Let's break this down though, right? So now, hypothetically, you get out the car, you say all of that. Get your motherfucking ass in the car. She gets in the car, right? And then a week later, you can't find her. She's back on the strip selling pussy, or selling what she's selling, right? Do you leave her alone and just say she's gonna do what she's gonna do, or when do you call the authorities on her? Is that even an
I'm
option? Is calling the
Oh
authorities
my
an option?
god.
Cool.
I'm
I
not
I'm
calling the authorities. I'm gonna just run up on her while she on the blade and super kick her in her fucking back.
Okay.
Get your
All right.
stupid ass in the car.
Now listen, cool. She get in the car. You do that. She get in the car. She cries. Okay, damn, daddy. Okay, I'm sorry. And then 2 weeks later, she's back on the strip.
Nah, fuck that.
Yeah.
Nigga, we can it's
Like
all kind of little
when do you be like, yo, if you won't give me my grandbaby, I'm gonna call somebody that's going to give me my grandbaby. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Because
Oh
But
eventually,
yeah,
then what about your daughter still? I mean, yeah, you gotta think about the grandchild, but that's still your child as well. You gotta think about the family in a whole, you know what I'm saying? As a whole, like, don't just take the baby from the mother because she already on the wrong path. You taking her baby from her is just gonna set her off even more to do worse. Now she might fuck around, do drugs and some more shit. Then there's really no saving the
yeah,
bitch. You feel what I'm saying?
I understand that, but how do you even go about that? Because y'all saying just kick her in the back and cuss her out. That's gonna
No,
set her off to do some more shit. No, think about it.
no,
Think
I
about it,
didn't
sis.
say that.
if
I
you
didn't
don't
say
take
that
the
though.
baby, think
No.
about
You
what the
said
baby gonna
you
go
said
through.
you're gonna cuss her out and make her get
No,
her ass in the car. You did say that.
yeah,
I'm gonna tell
yeah,
you.
I said that part. But once I get her in the car, now it's time to have a real conversation. You feel me? Like, look. What the fuck have you tried to do that hasn't been working? Okay, like what's the issue? You feel me? If you can't find a job, then depending on where I'm at, I probably got the hookup, nigga. I'll put you on. The fuck? Like, if that don't work, then goddamn it, we need to spruce up your fucking resume. You know what I'm saying? Apply for fucking jobs. We can go to job placement centers and shit. You feel me? Little workforces or whatever. Like, they'll fucking help you. You feel what I'm saying? That don't work, nigga. You can go to a motherfucking temp agency. You feel me? Like they quick to hire motherfuckers. They don't give a damn about backgrounds or none of that shit. That don't work. Nigga, it's all kind of motherfucking apps on these motherfucking phones. Job apps, all that kind of shit. You feel me? Fucking same day jobs and shit. Get paid the same goddamn day. Like there are options.
So
There are
what you saying is
alternatives to selling
persistent.
your ass.
You're
Huh?
saying persistency, right? Just be persistent
Yeah.
on her. Just tell her every day, hey, let's find a job. Hey, did you look for a job today? Okay, well,
Yeah.
this is what I found. I mean, I feel you,
Yeah.
but listen, man, come on, y'all. Let's just say hypothetically, what if this girl is 24, 25? I've been that age before, and my mom really couldn't tell me to not go back to the block at
Mhm.
24, 25. You hear me, Coop? Like, Coop, you gotta feel this on me. At 24, 25, my mom could have came to the block every day and told me to get my ass in the car. And then when I get in the car, she having real conversations with me. And then 2, 3 days later, I'm going back to the block.
Nigga, take your ass to the motherfucking military. You ain't got no goddamn record or nothing like that. Take your ass to the military. Not only will you have fucking money to be able to provide for your children, but they'll also give you housing for free. You feel what I'm saying? You actually have a motherfucking career. Then not only that, you can live on fucking
Then
posts where it's a
look,
safe fucking environment. You see what I'm saying? Like
it was
there
no
are options.
it was nobody who could tell me that at 24, 25, sis. Nobody in the
Well,
world.
that's because your hard headed ass didn't want to listen. The fuck? Yeah, you
I
can't.
think, I think most people are hard headed. If this girl right here is on the strip and she's getting some money, This is what she want to be at 24.
Well, she can't be getting
You
she
can't
can't
be.
be getting too much money because your ass still out there. Ain't like she fucking Pretty Woman and found that motherfucking John that's, you know what I'm saying, that and wiped her the fuck up and took her off the goddamn strip. You feel what I'm saying? Girl,
First off, I
please,
hate that Trick's names are John, but go ahead.
you facts. Sorry. Let me stick to Tricks. But you know what I'm saying?
Most
Like,
tricks are named John though. Just being real.
yeah, they are.
Most of them.
But like the fuck, if you ain't got it like that, boo boo, I'm sorry because you gotta think about this. It's not just your safety isn't just involved like as far as like motherfuckers murdering you, all that kind of shit. But you gotta also think about STDs and shit. You feel me? STIs. You know what I mean? Like, fuck you mean? Like, bitch, you out here sucking motherfucking dick, and then in the morning you gonna go kiss your kid? Like, get the fuck out of here! Like, no.
Man, I
No,
make
you have to fucking be safe. You
man,
feel what I'm saying? And life is full of fucking choices, good and bad ones. You feel what I'm saying? But there's still a motherfucking choice. But don't fucking choose. I feel like that's just too the easy route sometimes makes it harder for you. You feel what I mean? Straight up and down. It just does.
that's a fact. I mean, I can sit back now at my age and say you absolutely right, sis. But at 24, 25, 300, $300 a day ain't bad.
Nigga.
All I gotta do is put on some hoochie shorts and a halter top and walk down this street, sell a little
Get,
something. I can get 6 Johns at fucking.
but
I can get
but you
6
can
Johns.
fucking run into that one. You can run into that one fucking trick that end up being Jeffrey Dahmer. You hear what I'm saying?
No,
Ted
absolutely,
Bundy. You feel
absolutely,
what I mean?
absolutely.
Like,
No,
is
no.
that money really worth your life? No, it's not. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're paying a bigger price by doing that shit. You feel what I mean? Like, and then you do have
Oh,
things to worry about. It ain't just about selling a little ass and getting a little cash, nigga. It's police out here. You feel what I'm saying? Like, the fuck? And then you gotta worry about, these strangers. You don't know what the fuck their intentions are. You might think they just want some pussy, but bitch, they might want some other shit too. You feel me? Like your life.
No,
You
you're
know
right.
what I mean?
You're right.
I mean, and going to the military, that's lightweight still some of the same worries, especially as a female.
Oh
You could
yeah,
be
facts. Because
getting
I was in the
raped,
military
you
too.
could get killed, and
Yeah,
the worst part
facts.
about it is it gets swept under the rug.
Under the rug. You're absolutely right. Because I joined the military when I was 22, but I was a motherfucker that fought. You feel what I'm saying? I had those kind of situations like damn near happen, but nigga, I fought my way up out of that bitch. You feel what I'm saying? Like to the point where niggas knew not to fucking play with me like that. Because yeah, it's gonna be a fight up in here. And then I had battle buddies too. So even if y'all try to jump me, nigga, we all jumping you. You feel what I'm saying? So
You
yeah,
know,
And then
it's
it's
all
just, I
about
don't know.
protect.
I just think with whatever choice people make, like, there's always risk involved.
Mm-hmm.
The only difference is like with her essentially being a prostitute, like
Mm-hmm.
the money is fast, but the risk
Mm-hmm.
is great. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean?
Mm-hmm.
But with joining the military, the money is slow. Because while you're in the military, it's not like you're rich. Like you get most of
No.
the benefits once you're done.
Yeah.
And so if you don't have the, capability to think about it as in the terms of like you're playing the long game when
Mm-hmm.
signing up for that, it
Mm-hmm.
doesn't help you right now feed your kid. Like you're still struggling.
A little bit of shit. I mean, to be
Like it's
22,
better than doing like what she's
yeah,
doing,
facts.
but
Major facts. But they
still
give
you
you
kind of not
housing.
doing as
They
great as you could be if you were doing what you know you can do and like comfortably
but
versus
see,
like getting
you get
yelled
to
at
learn.
every day and pushing your body to the max and
yeah.
potentially still getting
It
killed
wasn't even like
because
that.
you
I mean,
might get drafted to go to war.
it wasn't even like that though. You know what I'm saying? So as far as them yelling at you and shit like that, your drill sergeants only get on your ass if you ain't listening, ain't doing what you're supposed to be doing. You see what I'm saying? As long
Well,
as you fucking
obviously that's not her thing if she made it out to be a prostitute. So
well shit,
listening and doing what
maybe
she's supposed to be doing clearly ain't her thing.
Well, maybe she needs somebody else to be talking to her. You know what I mean? He could have easily taken her to a recruiting station who fucking is a recruiter. They've been there for a minute. They already know the ins and outs of everything. You feel me? Like when you sign up and shit, you really ain't gotta worry about a goddamn thing. You know, when you're in basic those 2, 3 months, you feel me? You can't even spend your money. So every time you get paid on the first and the 15th, nigga, that money just sitting there. You see what I'm saying? Then in AIT and shit,
So
it's
for
pretty much
three
the
months,
same
she
shit.
can't feed her kid.
Yeah, she can feed her kids. Yeah, like you can fucking assign a power of attorney like her dad. Like he loves her, loves the kids, you feel me? She could have made her father her power of attorney for her kids, you know what I'm saying, and set up an allotment so that every payday, you know what I mean, he gets a portion of the check for the kids or whatever the case may have you feel me? She ain't gotta worry about eating nothing because they feed her three meals a day for free. You feel what I'm saying? When she get the AIT, depending on what kind of job she chooses, if your AIT is longer than like I want to say like 19 weeks and a couple days or whatever, then they'll fucking give you a house for you to move your kids over there. So you'll still be in training, but you'll have your kids with you. You
Look
see
at
what I'm
that.
saying?
Oh my gosh, what's your name, sis? Tati?
Yeah, Tati.
Tati,
Mhm.
vouching for the military shit. Let me ask you this though, Tati. So
What's up?
you said you went in, at 22. What made you do that?
I was 22 years old at the time. I decided to join because I had 2 kids under 2. You know what I'm saying? And my baby daddy wasn't a go getter like me. You know what I'm saying? That nigga wanted to be a house husband and stay at home and cook and clean and shit. And I was like, nope. But yeah,
Shout out
somebody
to
had
that brother. Shout out to that brother. But go ahead, sis.
shout out to him. Fuck that nigga. Shit. That nigga ain't did shit. The fuck? Anywho, he said what it. But I felt like it was a big move that needed to be fucking made. You know what I'm saying? In order for,
What made
you
you choose
know,
that though? Like you could have went to college, got a job. Like what made you
I
choose
was. I was in college before I had my kids,
that?
and I didn't have any help or any support, you know what I'm saying? And I would need a lot of that, you know what I'm saying, if I continue to go through school and all that. But I needed money right fucking then, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's what I did. And then a lot of times, depending on what contract you sign, you can get a sign on bonus. You feel me? So some motherfuckers got a couple bands as soon as they sign that
Let me
dotted
let me
line.
ask
You
you
feel
this
me?
though: was it your
Yeah,
idea, or did
it was my idea.
a recruiter recruited? So you just like fuck it, you went to the recruitment office and said, "This is what I want to do."
Well, actually, I had a friend I went to high school with
Okay,
that ended up doing that shit. You feel what I'm saying? And he was a young cat, but that motherfucker had like the new charger and all that shit. I was like, nigga, what the fuck are you doing?
yeah,
He
yeah.
was like, I'm in the military. I'm like, what? He like, yeah. I'm like, huh? Well, how the fuck I get on? He was like, man, just look up a recruiter, blah blah blah. So that's what I did. I looked up a recruiting station, called them motherfuckers. The recruiter came like the next day. You feel me? What I'm saying? Like ran down everything, like as far as like what I needed to do in order to, get in. They told me about the ASFAB and all that kind of shit. So I did my own research as far as like studying for the ASFAB. Found out that I can go to the library and just check out an ASVAB study guide and shit. And that's what I did. I studied for that motherfucker, went and took the test, got some really high scores, ended up being a 25 Bravo, and ended up leaving the next month. Shit.
Okay, so yeah.
I was fast tracking. I wasn't wasting no time. Now, mind you, after, with me deciding to do this shit, I'm trying to encourage my baby daddy to do it with me because I'm like, yo, if we both do it, that's more money for the kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that nigga was like, what I look like doing that. But I tell you what, we can get married and I could be a house husband and stay at home and cook and clean. And I was like, nigga, if anybody's gonna be a house anything, it's gonna be the one with the vagina, and that will be me. You feel what I'm saying? So, nigga, you ain't trying to make me no damn housewife. So, nigga, I can't. No, I'm not taking care of nothing. I ain't got no pussy. I'm sorry.
So are you still? I mean, do you still? Are you like? Are you done with it? Like you done with the?
Yeah, yeah, I'm done with it. I got out in 2017.
So what were you like? Army, Navy,
Army.
Army, and you
hmm
got out in 2017. So you're completely done. Okay, let me
Yeah.
ask you this. Let me ask you this because I talked to a
Okay.
lot of brothers who went through that process and they went, paid their dues and now they're out. And they when I asked them like, would you tell young people to do that? They say no. I would never tell a young black man to go fight for for these white folks or this government.
See, it all depends on your MOS too. Like their experience may have been totally different from mine. You know what I'm saying? Because I know my field of service, which was 25 Bravo, I was an IT specialist. So my whole job consists of being with computers and around computers. Computers can't be too hot, too cold. You feel me? So even if they deployed me, I wouldn't be going out on the convoys and on missions and shit like that because that's not my job. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My job is to be on the fob. You know what I mean? They call us fobits and shit. My job is to be on the motherfucking fob because that's what a goddamn computer is. Nigga, I'm information. You feel what I'm saying? So I ain't gotta worry about that. The only thing I gotta worry about is incoming mortar rounds and you know what I'm saying, the alarm like incoming, you feel me, and get the shelter real quick. But other than that, I'm cool. You feel me? But the thing about the military is they're never going to give you a job that they haven't already trained you to fucking do, even down to defending yourself. You see what I'm saying? Like
So
they're
you
going to
would
teach you
advise,
how to make sure that you stay alive. They're not going to fucking just send you out there in the battlefield to die. They're not.
so you would advise young people to do that.
Yes, but I will also advise them to make sure that they study hard and fucking pass the ASVAB and get a really high GT score so that way it opens the door for a lot of fucking different, fields where it doesn't require you to be on the front line. You feel what I'm saying? And in the danger zone. Like my little brother, he's in the military now, and when he signed up, his job was a 14 Tango, and that was working with Patriot missiles. You feel me? So that nigga was getting stationed in Okinawa, Japan. You know what I mean? Like the fuck? And he's been on deployments. He's deployed now. He's in Germany and shit like that. But that nigga ain't been on. You know what I mean? He ain't been no war.
So
I
so
don't
listen,
even know if he busted. Hmm?
I went to truck driving school with a white boy that was telling me he was on the team that had to go and like I don't know, dismantle IEDs,
Oh yeah.
explosive
Oh
devices. And I was like, wait, what? He's like, yeah. He's like, yeah.
yeah.
I said, don't y'all got the robots? He was like, man, he said those robots, they used to overheat and break down.
Mhm.
So a lot of
Mhm.
times, him and a couple other guys used to have to walk up to these fucking explosive devices
Yeah.
and break them down like you see on the movies. I'm like, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. I was in
He said
basic
they give
with a
you a
guy.
bomb suit. He said they give you a little bomb suit, but he said, man, that
Mhm.
bomb suit is not gonna save you if this thing
No, it's not.
blow up.
It's not.
Damn,
Not
that's
at all.
crazy to me, man.
But you have to know what the fuck you're doing. You feel me? I was in basic with a guy. His name's Kim. I was just talking to him the other day. He just got out, but he's still alive. He's in one motherfucking piece, and that was his job, IED. But this is the thing about your job. You feel me? They don't pick your job. You do. You
Oh,
see what I'm
oh,
saying?
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Yes, you pick your job. See, in the jobs that you have, to choose from, it's all based off of your test scores, off the ASVAB. So that, like I said, if you score really high on the ASVAB, that's really going to open the doors up for you. You feel me? You can choose MI, military intelligence. You feel what I'm saying, nigga? You could be a motherfucking MP and just be on the fucking base, nigga.
So
Just,
let me ask you this though, Tati.
huh?
So
Huh?
if I get a low score and I say, I don't know, I want to do IT, are they gonna be
Mhm.
like, no, nigga, we need you to go do these IEDs? Like,
Nah,
do I have
no,
the
they're
option
gonna
to say
say they're
no?
gonna say that you no, they're not gonna tell you no, nigga, this is what you're gonna do. No, they're not gonna do that. But what they will say is, look, this is what, based off of your scores, these are the jobs that are open to you. You see what I'm saying? And it'll be a fucking whole ass list. Like they got all kinds of shit on there. Nigga, motherfuckers could be a veterinarian. Niggas could be a plumber
Cook.
and be a soldier.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
they
Like,
got cooks. They got cooks. I heard that they was
yeah, everything that they have, everything
cook in the
every job that's available to civilians, you feel
yeah,
me, we have on a military post.
yeah.
Everything.
I heard
You feel me? We got our own fucking police. We got our own veterinarians. You feel me? We got our own chaplains. You see what I'm saying? Like everything that you can be out here, you can be in there. The only difference is that's more stable. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's more stable. It's its own fucking community and shit. You know what I mean? Like the bases are fucking huge. Huge. Nigga. Shit.
Okay,
Fucking huge.
Tati, you vouching for that shit. It
Yeah,
ain't
man.
my thing. I don't know, Tati. I ain't gonna lie. I got 3 kids. I would never encourage my kids, but I'm on some deeper shit than that though. It's like, man, you
Mhm.
go find some money. Don't go fight in this fucking for these white folks, man.
Man, it ain't about
Way
them.
out,
It
way
ain't
out.
about them. It's
I
about
see. I
you.
think that's a cultural thing from
Yeah.
like history, because
Mhm.
like in the past when black people was getting just drafted and literally
Mhm.
not
Didn't
coming
have a
back
choice.
home,
Right,
Mhm.
right.
then like that became the trauma that we as a culture
You know what?
experience and pass down and be like, oh no, don't go to the military, don't go to the military. You just gonna fight for the white man and die. Like, it was that everything that you just explained is definitely not something that's advertised.
Thanks,
So I
thanks,
don't think you would
thanks.
know that if you're not actively going to seek the information out for yourself.
Yeah, no,
Feel
that's
me?
that's a fact. And you know what's funny? I always say, to me, I think it's like a new generation shit that's saying I'm not doing that because all of my uncles fought, my grandfather fought, my daddy fought, like all of my, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody, I say a generation or 2 generations above me went and fought. So not fighting, just saying, man, we ain't fucking with that. That's some new generation shit to me. But it
But
just
that too, again, in the past and culturally, like that's what you did. You hit
yeah,
18, you go sign up for the
yep,
military,
yep, yep,
especially too, because like, back then too, people was getting married at like 16.
yep,
So if you getting married at 16 or 18, you starting a family, or you really just don't know what you're doing with life, you
yeah.
go sign up for the military. Like that
Mhm.
was a norm, a standard. That's what you do.
Now that's what my
So
pops
that
did.
also was a contributing factor as to why a lot of older generations, like there's so many veterans that are within that age demographic.
Yep, that's what my pops did. My pops was like, okay, I'm done with high school. I'm not going to college, and
Yeah.
I'm really not doing shit else. And my uncles and his uncles and everybody's like, shit, you might as well go to you might as well come to the
Yeah,
military.
especially because back then they didn't make it easy for black people to go to college. And on top of that, it was not cheap as it is now.
So would you go, Dizzy? Would you know?
Well, I mean,
How would you
honestly,
go?
no. Like back in the day when I was in high school and stuff
Yeah,
and seeing people in ROTC, like
yeah,
my perception of the military was you're going to go and fight. And, the reality is like you have a high risk of dying.
yeah.
So like everything that Tati just explained was not something that I knew. Like,
Exactly.
to be honest, like I
No,
was
that shit
completely
wasn't
ignorant of
promoted.
all of that. And it's
No.
like I knew like they had different jobs within each branch, but I didn't know that you pick your job, let alone your test scores kind of put you in the bracket for which jobs that you could basically like qualify for. So maybe had I known that going back even shit, like maybe even 10 years ago when I was 25, I probably would have considered it,
I
or
got
even like after high school, probably would have considered it, especially because like the one thing I did know is that if you do go to the military, you'll be set up with the loan for
yes,
a
yes,
house
yes, yes. A
and they
house, a
pay for
house.
college.
Yes,
So
and
those are the two big things that I knew about, but to me the reward did not outweigh the risk because it had been ingrained to me that if you sign up for the military, there's a high chance you're going to die because you're going to get sent to war.
exactly, exactly. Hey, Coop, Coop, bring Tati. Coop, if you can hear me, bring Tati back up. She said, bring her back. Bring her up. I don't know if you can hear me, Coop.
Shit, John probably fell asleep.
Hell
Let me
yeah.
text him.
Coop probably sleep. But yeah, man, I just never really thought about it. I don't know. It was an option to me. I'll be honest. Never a viable option to me. And I'm gonna lie, like when I was in high school, they used to come to our school and recruit and do all of that shit, but it was never an option to me. I was like, and I wasn't even on like I'm not going to fight for the government. Back in them days when I was in high school, I'm like, I'm not going to do that. You're gonna die. I thought
Yeah.
I thought you was gonna die. Like it's a
Yeah,
chance.
I did too. And when
Yeah,
I was in
yeah,
middle school,
yeah.
our teacher was she was active military, but she was, our teacher. And I remember after 9/11 happened, we were literally in math class and they told her like she had a phone call. So she took the phone, like, in front of the class, she took the call and she got like very like stern, like, yes, sir, no, like that. I understand. Yes, sir. I'll be there right away. And like she literally just started like crying. And it was
Oh,
because she was getting deployed.
yeah, nah, I just wasn't. Nah, that wasn't my thing. And it was funny because I grew up. I used to go to my grandmother's house, and my grandmother had all the pictures of all of my uncles in their military outfits, my father in his military outfits, but that was never appeasing to me. I never thought, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I never even thought about that. To the point when they came to my high school, I was just like, what? I'm not doing that shit. Nobody did it. Even out of my high school class, even all the ROTC people. I probably know two people from my high school class that went. I just think it's a generational thing.
Yeah, I think so too. And like I said, like everything that Tati explained was never anything I really knew about.
Exactly.
So
That
I
shit
think if
explains this.
people like if that were something the military kind of uh I
Yeah,
guess advertised more or did a better job at explaining or just putting information out there on that instead of like essentially making people seek it out,
mhm.
like it might be a little bit more appealing to people outside of just their thought process of like, well, I don't know what I'm doing with life, but I need to do something, so I'll sign up for the military. You know what I mean?
Yes, the only thing that made it halfway appealing is what you said, Dizzy, is
Yeah.
people had houses. I know they'll make sure you get a house. I always knew that, right? They will make sure you get a house. So when I'm 18, 19, 20 years old, okay, I'm looking at okay, all my uncles they got houses. If they don't have nothing else, they got houses. But I wasn't finna go fight for a house. That was my mind frame back then. Like, yeah, I'm not finna go do that fighting because
And
I'm
then
not
on top of that, everything on TV and in movies that show any branch of military is like it's very authoritarian and like everyone's yelling at you and you're
yes.
crawling through mud for training and you're running like all these miles.
Facts.
They don't
Facts.
make it look like
Nah,
fun,
that's
not
a
that it's
fact.
supposed to.
Nah, that's a
But
fact.
if that's not the type of like discipline that you're used to growing up with, like that doesn't seem appealing either.
Shout out to Tati though, because I can't even imagine women going. I think I may know in my life, and I'll be 40. I'll be 40 years old this year. I only know like two or three women in my entire life that did that. Like women, for women to even have that as an option, that's crazy to me. None of the girls in my high school went. You know what I mean? Like that was not even an option like that.
Hmm.
But like you said, yeah, I know. I wasn't ready to have anybody in my face, crawling through mud, going through what's it, basic training, doing all of that shit, jumping over the walls with the rope. This is what they
Yeah, I
going
was
on.
like, no, thank you.
Yeah. No, thank you. Fuck that. Fuck that. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Cool.
Right, wake this guy up.
Cool. You better wake up, cool. Cause I'm gonna go to bed, homie. It's fucking it's 3 o'clock in the morning where I'm at, boy. Fuck, man.
Oh, I thought that was him. That's you.
Nah, I don't
Let
sound
me
like
see. No, I thought that was him like breathing in the phone.
that. Hey, where you from, Dizzy?
California.
Hmm. Hmm. What part, the Bay?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Salute. Salute. That's what I'm trying to get to. Trying to get my ass to the bed. Okay.
You should be clicking over now, bringing Tati back if she's still backstage.
Yeah. Oh, he responded. He responded to you.
Yep.
Cool. You better bring your ass on this live stream, homie.
Yeah, see, and Tati said it's nothing like they portray in the movies. So, see, that's why I feel like if they just like kind of did better with their commercials, maybe people would know it's not like that.
Look at Tati. Okay, that's Tati. She's sitting there walking down the street. Okay, I'm reading the comments now.
Yeah, you really can though. Depending on where you live at, it's for sure a high probability of being a reality.
But all we saying is Tati is like what the media showed us. Okay.
No, but I hear what she's saying because she said if they did show basically that it's not what you think it is, then everybody would be signing up for free money. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So it's like, I feel her on that one. That's true too. Cause I mean, still, like, think about it from this perspective. If you weren't in the military,
There we
would
go.
you want somebody up there that's literally just there for the check, or you want someone that's also there because like they
Yeah,
really about that
they
shit,
gotta
you
be
know?
there.
Well, it's not even
If they're
about
like gonna be the people that's defending your country that you live in. So
but
yeah.
it's you don't have to. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, it's not even about whether you're about it, because trust and believe, there's plenty of pussies in the military. You feel what I'm saying? But what they do is equip you with skills, knowledge, and confidence to be able to fucking defend yourself and protect your battle buddy to your left and your right. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's really what it's about. They make you. You feel what I'm saying? They people think that they break you to make you, but my drill sergeant told me, he was like, we don't do that here because a lot of y'all have been broken down your whole lives. So really, we're just trying to meet you where you are and make you better from here on out. You feel me? Like everything that you learn here, even if you don't remain in the military, these are skills that you can, apply and utilize in your day-to-day life because this is just a job. You feel what I'm saying? And every job has its bullshit. You feel me? Ours is just a little bit more, you know, uh, hazardous than everybody else's, depending on what your job is. You see what I'm saying? So that's when they start going around the room asking everybody for their MOS, and then they tell us, what it is that we, should expect to encounter. You feel what I'm saying? They already let me know off the gate. Oh, you're a geek. You ain't doing nothing. You ain't going nowhere. Like you'll be fine. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I wasn't worried about it. You feel what I mean? And yeah, like the military, when I got there, I realized that, everything that they've been spoon feeding us has all been bullshit. And you'll never know what something is and what it's all about until you actually take a risk and a chance and
Try
actually
it.
fucking try.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know what you're made of until you put in those positions to fucking prove it to yourself that you can do it. You see what I'm saying? Like, even down to like the obstacle courses and shit like that, man, that shit was like cakewalk. You hear what I'm saying? Like, it was so fucking easy. It was so fucking fun. And you gotta understand, like, they train you and prepare you for everything. They're not just gonna throw you out there. You see what I'm saying? They're gonna make sure that they teach you how to fish to make sure that your ass know how to fucking eat. You know what I mean? Like everything is fucking detailed. Everything, they pay attention to it all. You feel what I'm saying? And they make sure that you do as well. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I think joining the military was the best thing that I ever fucking did. You feel what I'm saying? Like I wish I would have did it sooner, like before kids and all the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause that really did help me, see me for me and appreciate me. You know what I'm saying? For me, straight up. Cause I did a bunch of shit that I never imagined that I would do. I did a bunch of shit that I always said that I couldn't do. You feel me? And then I learned from being there to never say I can't do something. Shit.
So
Cause
when
there's
it comes
nothing that I
to
can't do.
Let me ask you this. So when it comes to like when it's time for you to go, like do
Mhm.
they give you the option to come back, like re-enlist, or like, how does
Yeah,
that even work, or you just done?
yeah, you have the
No,
option to re-enlist for
because
sure.
you could go up to the 20 years, right?
Yeah. You surely can. And that's how people end up retiring out the military because they
Yeah.
sign a contract for a certain amount of years. Then when that contract time is up, that's when you have the option to go ahead and go home, take your discharge papers, or you can re-enlist. You
So
feel me? Either
why
way.
did you discharge?
Well, I was in the National Guard. So that was reserve and shit. Since I
Oh,
was a
okay.
single mom, yeah, since I was a single mom, I couldn't go straight active duty. You feel me? They said that I couldn't be active duty as a single mother because, I didn't have anybody to take care of my kids, quote unquote. And the
Yeah.
Yeah,
active
yeah,
duty,
yeah, yeah. That makes sense.
You just
uh,
gotta drop everything and go when they say go.
right, 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 exactly. You know what I mean? And but single fathers can join the military active duty
Yeah.
straight out because they say that men have way more help than women ever would. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up, anything that if a single father wanted to do anything, he got a mama, he got sisters, he got a girlfriend, he has some kind of female or what I'm saying, support system around him that will help him, what I'm saying, be able to do what he needs to fucking do to provide for them all. You know what I mean? But as a woman, you feel me? Being a single mother, we are all the kids have. You feel me? And we don't have any fucking support. So I couldn't go straight active duty. You know.
And with the reserves, isn't that like 1 or 2 weekends a month?
Yeah, it's like 1 week in a month, 2 week I mean 2 weeks. Um,
Yeah.
throughout the year or whatever. It's normally in the summertime or whatever. Honestly, like that was my biggest mistake. Like I love the fucking military. That was like the greatest decision I made. The worst decision I made was the paperwork that I signed. You see what I'm saying? Like I
What
had
you
the
mean?
opportunity to go because I signed up to be, I signed up with the National Guard, but while I was there, I had the option to convert over and go active duty army. But like I said, I signed up and my kids were 2 and 1. So I had two
No.
kids under two, you know what I mean? And I wasn't trying to be away from them that long. Like I went away, I was going for 9 months of training. That was torture for me to be away from my
Yeah.
children that long. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I opted not to go active duty, but I wish I did. Like, oh my God. I wish I would have fucking did that shit. Straight like
Now,
that.
does that help you now? Like now that you're gone, like is that
Uh,
experience
oh yeah,
and
the
like
experience absolutely.
tell me
Absolutely.
how?
That experience
Tell me
has
how.
helped me. Huh?
Tell me how. Like how does that experience help you?
Well, first of all, let me see. Me being a female, being a single mom, and always by myself, you got to understand, like, this world preys on women and children. You see what I'm saying? But thankfully, the military, and doing all of that shit and seeing what I'm really fucking made of, it gave me the confidence to walk with pride in the streets alone, knowing that I'm okay and I'm protected because I can do that. You feel what I'm saying? Like if somebody ran up on me, you feel me? Oh yeah, they got some hell to fucking pay. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's what helped me. You know what I'm saying? Learning
I
some of
guess
those
I guess what I'm asking though, like,
what?
not the confidence side and shit like that. I'm saying
Oh,
like yeah,
like the jobs, the
like
job set.
tangible, yes, in the job atmosphere. Like,
Oh
do you,
yeah.
when you go apply for a job, do you can you say, hey, I got this from my military background, so can I get paid a little bit more? You know what I'm saying? It's like college, like a college degree.
Yes.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes, you can. Actually, you
break
really
it down
can.
for me, sis.
Okay, so depending on how long you have in service, you know what I mean? They they equate that to like that's experience. You see what I'm saying? So even with me being in training for those 7 months that I learned my fucking job, that counts and qualifies as like damn near a year or two of actual like experience in that field. You feel me? The classes that I took and I passed to qualify for my job, those credits go towards college and shit. So when I go back to college, I ain't gotta really do too much to get my degree. You know what I mean? Because I'm already damn near there. I got
Right.
like 20 something credits from 15 classes. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, it does kind of like jumpstart you in that sense. You feel me? So yeah. I mean shit, it man, it just I don't know. It's just a all around fucking great fucking experience. It does open up a whole lot of doors for you. You know, I can always, say that I'm a veteran and get, veterans preferences and shit like that. So like if my application isn't there, mine is gonna go to the top of the list above everybody else. You feel me? Because I was in the military. So they already know I have discipline, I'm reliable, I have structure. You feel what I'm saying? I pay attention to detail, like all of that. You feel me? I can fucking, be told a task and execute. You feel what I mean? Like no time flat. I'm a team player. You feel what I'm saying? Like I can work with people. You feel me? All different walks of life of people. You know what I mean? Because I've already gone through that being in the military. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people never been like I know this one girl, my Uncle Lisa, she told me she'd never been around black people until she got to the military. You see what I'm saying? Like she
Yeah.
was raised pretty much to be racist. And because her and I became friends, now she knew, you know what I mean? Like everything that she was taught in school there was some bullshit. You feel what I mean? And we're still friends to this day. So it's a lot of benefits that come with it. It's hard for me to put into words because I'm still thinking, you know what I mean, about the shit. But yeah, like all I can say is I have no complaints about it. Like for real. Other than the National Guard shit, like once your term is up in the National Guard, they pretty much say fuck you. You don't matter just because you aren't an active duty soldier. So that's the only thing that I don't fucking like about it. But the experience itself, oh man, if I could redo it again, oh my god, I would. I was trying to go back in 2020 when COVID hit, but COVID hit and they shut everything down. So
So
that
what's the
was that.
National Guard? Y'all went and fuck with hurricanes, like help people with hurricane victims and shit.
Say that. Oh yeah, yeah. National Guard soldiers deal with like natural disasters within the country. Yeah. So like with Hurricane Katrina and shit like that, when they sent the troops out there, you feel me, to
Yeah,
help,
yeah,
those were National Guard soldiers.
yeah.
And there's a National Guard post in every state. Every state they have a post, just like they have military posts.
Gotcha. I got
hmm
Hmm.
So we got soldiers to, fight for us abroad, but we have soldiers here to protect us at home. You feel me? So the civilians are never alone. You feel what I mean? Every soldier that's in the military isn't always deployed. You got people here.
No, I got you. I got you.
hmm
They need to send the National Guard to the Bay. Y'all niggas be wilding in the
Nigga.
Bay.
Mm. People just need to leave the bay alone, cause honey, it's just gonna be what it is. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no stopping that at all. Like you gotta understand, that's where the Black Panthers headquarters is. You
Okay,
see what I mean?
talk to him. Talk to
Huh?
him, sis.
Like for real, that's where the headquarters is, my nigga. Like they wasn't playing, and they still don't play to this day. The fuck? That shit ain't changed. That shit has not changed. The police know what time it is, nigga. Mind your business. They come for cleanup only.
Shout out to the Bay.
Mhm.
What city is that?
What, East Oakland?
Oh, y'all in Oakland.
Well, I'm in Texas right now. I'm from East Oakland now, and that's where the Black Panthers headquarters is. They still got it up. It's on MacArthur.
Oh,
hmm
okay.
It's abandoned or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Run down, but you can still see clear as day. It's sign safe. Black Panthers headquarters, you know what I mean? Uh,
How far is Oakland from San Francisco?
not far at all. Like, shit, 20 minutes or now? I guess. Depending on the traffic. The BART, it probably takes like 10 or less.
Okay, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, everything is pretty close together.
And what is I know? Vallejo. How far is Vallejo?
Vallejo, Google says Vallejo's like
It's
45
30
minutes.
minutes.
30
Yeah,
minutes.
look.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Google says 45. I can make it in 20. One time I made it in
No, it's
2.
30 minutes. Like it take me to get from East Oakland to my house, and I live in North Vallejo.
Okay,
It's like 35 minutes.
gotcha. Gotcha.
So
Mhm.
if I was like just coming from like North Oakland to South Vallejo, like it'd
Mhm.
probably be even less.
What's Fillmore?
That's in San Francisco. It's just the
Mhm.
neighborhood.
Gotcha,
Mhm.
gotcha,
Mhm. Boy, don't go to Turk Street. Jesus Christ in the city. Oh my God.
gotcha.
Lord have mercy, boy. That shit looked like New Jack City and Mad Max combined on that one street. I said, God damn. The effect? That shit crazy over here. But it's cool though. I love the Bay. I love the Bay. It's a bunch of bullshit, but for the most part, it's cool. I like it. I miss it. Texas is hot. Don't come here. God damn.
Yeah,
This
y'all
shit is
having that heat wave.
What
baby
part of it?
hell, boy.
What part of
Um,
Texas you in, Tati?
I'm close to Houston, right outside of Houston.
Oh, okay.
Hmm. I can't give you exact locations. I got stalkers. Okay,
Dun,
shit.
dun, dun.
God damn it. But I wish a nigga would. Uh, hey, look, I ain't got my strap. I'm just playing. But yeah, it's hot as fuck over this motherfucker, bro. Hot. It's hot and humid. It was hot. But I've been here about a month now. It's cool. So far, so
Oh,
good.
okay.
I was in Delaware before this. Oh my God. That motherfucker's so boozy.
I was about to say it's an interesting state to live in, especially coming from California.
Yeah, girl, I'll be all over the goddamn place for real, for real. I'll be all over the place. And I like to try different things, you know what I mean? I like to be in different environments, eat different things, experience different stuff, you know? Shit. Mm, I'm gonna get up and go where I don't give a fuck. I don't care if I've never been there or not. I'm gone. I'm gonna figure it out. Fuck it.
What happened with your baby daddy? You let him go?
Say that again?
What happened with your baby daddy? You let him go?
Yeah, before I even left to go to the military, the hell? Shit. That same day we had that conversation, that nigga said he was gonna be my house husband. I said, "Oh, it's over today. I'm gay today," and I left the next day, and I ain't never came back. The fuck? Probably came back what 12 years later? Shit. Ow. The fuck? Mm-mm. I don't spin the block, babe. I don't spin the block, nigga. Once you had me and you lose me, you lost me forever. I'm never coming back. You got me
I
fucked
agree
up.
with it. I agree with that too.
No, I don't do that. I'm out of here. Anything that don't serve me, I'll let it go. You know what I'm saying? It's not doing anything for me, especially positive. Nah, gotta cut ties, babe. I don't give a damn who you are. You can be my mama and my daddy, nigga. It is what it is, nigga. Bite the dust.
I feel that. I feel that.
Mhm. And yo, you said you were 40 and shit. I
Yeah, I'm
think
39.
okay,
I'm 39.
bet. If you're interested, you could still see if you can go. Cause I know when I was in, we had a
I
guy that
think
was
it's 36.
it's 36 now.
I think the cutoff is either
Yeah.
34 or 36 because
Hey,
It's
my
hey,
36
mom's
now.
landlord was talking to me about it like last year, year before last, and because he always be he's known me since I was a baby, so
Hmm.
he was asking me like, when you gonna buy a house? I was like, never. The way these student loans are set up, it will never happen. So
Yeah.
yeah. So he was like, you should sign up for the reserves. Like you'll still do the training for the military and stuff, but you just gotta do like a weekend or two a month. Like it's
Hmm.
not that bad.
It's
But
not.
you get to reap all the benefits of being a veteran. So
Hmm.
I was like, I don't know. But this is also again me not having information on what it would be like if I was in it
Hmm.
outside of like how they make it seem on TV.
Hmm. Yeah.
But
Cause
yeah,
I'm
and then
telling
he
you.
was telling me like what the age cutoff was. He was like, it's 30 something. So I want to say it's like 34 or it's 36. It's one of those.
Yeah, I'm too old. I'm too old, sis. I can't do it.
Man, you might not be shit. Just
Well,
see.
I'm gonna say this, man.
It don't hurt to find out. And then like even with me, my whole thing then was like, well, what about my job? But it's like if I did leave for the military, like they can't give my job away.
Yeah, they wouldn't give it away
Yeah,
at all.
they
And if you
can't.
once you came back, they will
They
probably
had to
fucking
give me
promote
my
you.
job back.
Yeah, they'll give you a job back, but they'll probably give you a higher position because you know what I mean? You just acquired a whole new skill. You see what I mean? Like you got a whole nother level of experience, especially if you pick a job in the military in something that you already majored in. You see what I
Yeah.
mean? And then all those student loans that you got, oh baby, that shit'll be finito. They gonna pay all that. You ain't gotta worry about paying it.
Like that?
Yeah, it's like that. Shit, that's why my little brother joined because he had fucking Sally Mae up his ass too. The fuck? Sign that damn paperwork. He ain't gotta worry about Sally Mae no more. The fuck? They take care of all that.
Yeah,
Absolutely,
I
they
do
do.
the reserves. I don't want to be active duty. I do the reserves.
Shit, you
I
might want to. You never
want
fucking know.
the hurricane. The
Because if
hurricane.
you got a family and all that, if you got a family and you did active duty, nigga, they're gonna give you a house. They're gonna give you a nice ass house in a house that you pick. You pick your house. You feel me? They're gonna show you different options or whatever. You pick it. Nigga, they're gonna pay your electric, your water, all that. They're gonna give you BAH, you feel me? There's money for housing or whatever. They're gonna give you fucking goddamn BAS, that's money for sustenance and shit, your food. You feel me? Like the fuck, all that shit gonna be paid for. Your house is paid for, your electricity paid for, water paid for, they pay for your food. All you gotta do is worry about your motherfucking clothes. Clothes and transportation. Straight like that. And then you can fucking get a nice ass car for damn near dirt cheap because it might be another soldier that might be getting shipped out somewhere and don't want to take that motherfucker and they'll sell it to you, you know? Shit like that, man. Like,
And dealerships give discounts.
yep, dealerships give discounts and shit. You feel me? Like, it's so many perks to being a fucking soldier. You feel me? Even just walking
Get to get
around.
on the plane first.
Yo, you get on the plane first and they put you in first class, babe. That part.
Automatically.
Automatic. You heard me. They put you in first class even if you got a coach. You know what I'm saying? If you got a mouthpiece like a nigga like me, nigga, what? How then you see this color? Pop that bitch. You feel me? Like, I want to sit up here. You should. You need to relax. You're absolutely right. Okay, I need some leg room. These boots, the fuck they big. Let me up in here. You know what I'm saying? Or I just want my peace. I don't want people all up in my face asking me questions and shit. I just want to sleep. They're like, I understand. You can sit right here. Thank you. The fuck? Yes, you feel me? Like going out and about, like me and my partners, we used to go out to eat and shit. You feel me? People will pay for our bill just because we had the uniform on. Like, thank you for your service. Like, oh thank you. Cause honey, we was over here running up a tab. You feel me? Like, well, thank you. You know, like shit. Yeah, it's definitely a lot of perks. Definitely a lot of perks. And then you physically fit. Like, oh my god. Mm, 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 mm. I was in the best shape of my damn life, bro. And I had a fucking ball. I can't sit here and say that I had a bad time because I didn't. And if people say that they did, it's because they didn't make the best out of their motherfucking time. You gotta make the best out of every situation you in. You feel me? Whether it's a shitty one or it's the shit. You feel me? Like you gotta make the best out of it. You know? Straight like that. So yeah, man. I had it made on post. I don't know what everybody else was doing, but baby, nigga, I had fun. I was getting my life. Okay. It was cool. It was definitely cool. Yeah, man.
Out of water. Well, guys, it's 1:15. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm tired.
Bed?
Oh, this
Yes,
motherfucker
bed.
after he wakes up from a nap,
Right, right.
I wasn't napping. I was just
Bed.
dealing with some.
resting my eyes.
I was dealing with some things here.
Oh, okay.
Cool. You was dealing with some things. Put on. Let us talk to it.
No, I'm at work.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
John actually working at work.
Mm-hmm.
Wow,
He does that sometimes.
it's crazy. It's a rarity.
See, that's us sometimes. Mm-hmm.
No,
Mm-hmm.
it's not
Today
that.
he's working. Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, good night, y'all.
Salute.
You better stay off my Monopoly board, girl.
I'll try my best. I'll stop terrorizing your what is it? I guess like the properties, but
Yeah, my landmarks, girl, cause you be tearing my shit
yeah, the
up.
landmarks.
Bruh.
I've been paying closer attention now when I do it. I'm like, oh shit, hold on, whose board is this? And I'll be switching it out now. But I
Oh,
can't do
okay.
nothing about the bank.
Yeah, can't do nothing about that, babe. I understand. Cause you next on my list. Ah,
See,
I didn't put you there. Monopoly did.
I know they wrong for that.
Mm.
All right, bye, y'all.
Shit.
All right,
Salute.
boo. Have a good night.
Bye, Des.
Bye.
Bye, this.
Salute. I ain't gonna lie, Cooper. I think I'm right behind the homie. It's 3:17.
Damn, I guess it's a.
I hate to be like that, Cooper. It's 3:17 where I'm at, though, homie.
No, man, I appreciate
Me
it.
too.
I guess it's a short show. It is what it is. I can save my topics for in the morning. As always, I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna run this real fast.
I built this shit. Me. Brick by brick. And I'll be damned if I let you tear it down just because you don't like the way another nigga talk. I built this shit. Me. Brick by brick. And I'll be damned if I let you tear it down just because you don't like the way another nigga